Hey everybody, my name is Gerry, I'm from Wild Eye, and I'm super excited to finally be able to record this video and announce a trip that's been a long time coming. For 2 years I've been chatting about this particular one with my guides Christian and Bo up in Svalbard, and we've finally been able to get all the pieces together. So, in 2024, from the 15th of August until the 3rd of September, Michael Loebscher and myself will be hosting the Arctic Adventure, which is going to take us from Svalbard across to Greenland, northeast Greenland, down to the bottom of Greenland, work the fjords there, and then end in the northern parts of Iceland. So it's no secret to most of you who have traveled with us or that know our work that Svalbard to me is one of my favorite destinations anywhere in the world. It's my favorite trip each year. It literally feels like you're stepping into a movie. So what we're doing with this particular expedition is we'll be chartering on a private and exclusive basis the Rembrandt van Rijn. And we're going to be taking it from Longyearbyen up the west coast of Svalbard, cutting across the ocean to northeast Greenland, come down the coast, and then end in Iceland. The idea here is to give you the best of all three of those. Svalbard is what it is. It is incredible landscapes. It's these black jagged mountains, white snow, polar bears, walrus, Arctic fox, and more. Across into Greenland, the landscapes and the scale of the place is mind-blowing. I'll share a few images with you towards the end of this video, but we're going to go on to there. There is the potential to see polar bears, but it's not about that. There's musk ox, Arctic hare, foxes, reindeer, but the landscapes, the icebergs, the fjords. It's overwhelming in its scale and its beauty. We're going to work down and then at the end of this, sail one day across and down onto the northern Iceland where we can stop. We are looking at doing an extension, a ground extension, where Mike and I will go and work the northwestern part of Iceland for those that are keen to do more landscape photography. Now, this whole trip, like I said, will happen on the Rembrandt van Rijn from the 15th of August until the 3rd of September. So, a little bit about the vessel. The Rembrandt van Rijn was originally built as a herring lugger. The vessel was rebuilt as a 3-masted passenger sailing schooner in the Netherlands in 1994 and sailed in Spitsbergen between 94 and 96, and in the Galapagos from 98 to 2001. The vessel underwent a complete rebuild and refurbishment program in 2011. The Van Rijn measures about 49.5 meters in length, 7 meters in width, and has a draft of 2.8 meters. The average cruising speed is about 6.5 knots and includes an experienced crew of 12 people, including our 2 tour guides, which will be Christian and Bo. I've done about 5-6 years now with them in Svalbard. Phenomenal team, great guys, awesome sense of humor, and really some of the best people doing what they do. Now, here's the thing. We are looking at doing this Arctic adventure of ours on a single basis only. Couple of reasons for that. With the duration of this trip, right, we would like everybody to have their own space, to have their own cabin. Instead of having to share, sharing is not a problem. And I've said this to many people in Svalbard trips before. You don't spend much time in your cabin, but on a cruise of this duration, you want your space, right? You want to have your little space. So we are going to only put 14 people on this trip on a single basis, which means everybody has their own cabin. You can sleep on the bottom bunk. You can use the top one for packing. It's a lot more civilized. It's a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? Exclusive. There it is. So we are going to be doing single cabins only. If you do want to join or bring someone along and you want sharing, absolutely. Speak to us and we'll work that out for you. But this trip, the totally inclusive trip cost, is based on single basis only for Svalbard, Greenland, into Iceland. Now, the general interior publics of the boat includes a spacious restaurant where all meals can be taken together, as well as separate bar and reading areas. There's also a nice lecture facility because on this as well, like I do in my Svalbard expeditions, we are going to be doing lectures. Christian and Bo on natural history, on history, Mike and myself on photography, animal behavior, Lightroom, and so on and so forth. The ship is very well suited for expedition cruising amongst the small islands and offers exceptional open deck viewing areas. Now, the second reason why I wanted to keep the numbers down from a guest point of view is zodiacs. There are 2 inflatable zodiacs on the Rembrandt van Rijn. And with us only being 14 guests, plus Mike and myself, that is 8 people per zodiac, instead of having to load it to its max. So this makes it easier for us to move around, it makes it more comfortable, and from a photography point of view, golden. It really, really is amazing. So the Rembrandt van Rijn is going to be our vessel for this cruise. It kicks off on the 15th of August, runs through until the 3rd of September. Now, photographic-wise, it's going to cover everything. The very nice thing about this is with the time that we're going, we have a very good chance of seeing northern lights throughout this trip. Svalbard, late in the evening, across into Greenland, and then when we get down into Iceland as well. The idea is to try and photograph as much as possible. If you're looking for a photographic experience which is rivaled by the grand scale of the experience, this is going to be one to look at. Now, if you have spoken to Mike or myself, you will be receiving an email very shortly with the details of this trip. If you haven't been in touch with us, this trip is not on our website just yet. As of today, the 20th of September, this trip is not on the website yet. We're first going to go to people on the waitlist, sell it off from there, and if there's spaces available by the time it gets to the website, then it'll go open. So if you do see this on YouTube and you want more information, please drop me an email. My details are at the end of this video. So I'm going to leave you with a few images from the vessel and from Greenland and Svalbard and all the places we're going to visit. And I look forward to sharing this experience with you. There's something called polar fever, and I lost my heart the first time I went to Svalbard. It overwhelmed me. I've said this many times. It's like you step into a movie. It is so foreign to the world we live in. It is so foreign and different to safari travel that this expedition is one I'm very proud to finally be able to put out, and I hope that I can share it with as many of you as possible. August to 3rd of September 2024, Svalbard, into Greenland, into Iceland. If you have any questions, please get in touch. Like I said, if you have been in touch, we'll be sending you an email very shortly, but I can't wait. It's going to be pretty amazing. If you want details on just the Svalbard expeditions, next year I think there's 2 spots left. I then also have my 2024 dates for Svalbard is ready to go. We are running a shorter cruise, a 7-day Svalbard, which brings the price in under 10,000 for those of you that have been wanting to do Svalbard, but either the time frame or the cost was a barrier to entry. Get in touch if you want more info on that. 2024 Svalbard, 7 days. For now though, I'm going to leave you with a few images from the experience, and I hope I get to share this with you in 2024. My name is Gerry. I'm from Wild Eye. Have a good one. Bye for now.